Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am getting my eyebrows microbladed and I am literally sitting in the car. My appointment starts in 10 minutes and up until this point I was excited. Now I'm excited and I'm nervous, and I think the reason why I'm nervous, I'm kind of thinking about the pain, but not really. I think I'm more nervous because it's like kind of permanent, so I'm like, what if I absolutely hate it? It's too hot for bangs, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with my eyebrows if I don't like them, but I'm still more excited than anything. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. I actually kind of did my makeup this morning. I did my brows just so that I can show her how I like to wear them. That I saw a bunch of pictures of her work, and a lot of them were really natural, and so I screenshotted the ones that I really like, and so I think I'll be okay, but I'm still a little bit nervous. So I'm about to head in just because I like to be a couple minutes early, and then yeah, I'll come back after so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I just got back in the car from getting my eyebrows done. I won't go into too much detail because I'm going to wait until I get home, but I just wanted you guys to see what it looks like. I literally just got back in the car. She just got done. It's kind of greasy right now because she just put some ointment on them. So I'm going to let that sit. So I will be back later to kind of give you guys a walkthrough of what happened. I will say it hurt so bad. I'll give you that sneak peek, but I'll go into detail when I get back later. Okay guys, bye. Hey you guys, so I am back to talk to you a little bit about this process. So what I did was I went on social media and I posted that I got my microblading done, and so I recorded all the questions that I got on my Twitter, on my Instagram, and on Facebook. So I'm here to answer all of the questions in case you're interested in getting microblading and you kind of want to know what it's about. So first things first, we will talk about the actual process. So I got to her at about 1 o'clock, and right now it's 9:42. So this has been done for about 7 hours now. So I got to her, my appointment was at 1 o'clock, and she was very prompt. Her name is Brow God on Instagram. I'm not going to say her full name, but her Instagram name is Brow God, and I will also link it in the description box below. So yes, I got there and she was super nice. She greeted me, she gave me a mimosa, and she was super friendly, super down to earth. We had great conversation. So if you're interested, I would definitely check her out because she did some really good work. So like I said, she greeted me and then she explained to me the process. So I went to her with my eyebrows filled in the way that I do it when I do my makeup every single day, just so she can see how I like my brows. And so what she did was she took a picture and then she wiped off my makeup and then she filled in my brows herself, and she also arched them, she waxed them, got my shape perfect, and then she showed me what that looked like. And so pretty much she said that's how my microblading was gonna look. So then she got started. She showed me the needle, which was a little bit intimidating, but I'm glad she showed me. It wasn't as bad, but it was interesting to see. And then also she talked to me about the ink that she uses, and so it's a plant-based ink. It's a black ink, but she also mixes brown in there to kind of warm it up a bit. So she asked me if I had any questions, and she talked me through the whole process, and she did a really good job, I will say. So in terms of the actual work, once she got to I guess tattooing the hair strokes, that part was a bit nerve-wracking. So it really felt like little cuts into my skin, like on and on and on. So she did stop frequently. She wiped my brows off. Oh, and she did numb me, and she let the numbing stuff sit for a few minutes before she actually got started. So I think that kind of helped, but she did tell me once she finished my right side, she told me that the left hurts a lot more. So once she got done with the right, it was bearable. So the pain level was about a 6 on this side, and she actually told me that I was probably doing better than about 95% of the people that she does. So that says a lot. I do have a very high pain tolerance, so I can kind of tolerate pain. I don't really take a lot of medicine or anything like that. But honey, when she got to my left brow, I thought I was gonna die. Like it was pretty bad, I will say. Like every single puncture. Like I felt it, I heard it. My body started clenching up really bad, but she said even in that I was still doing a really good job. I kept like tightening, I kept holding my hands together and just kind of tightening up. And at one point I felt like I was gonna pass out because I kept holding my breath. Like every single time she took a stroke on my eyebrow, then I like tensed up, I stopped breathing. Like for me it was bad, but she said I wasn't doing that bad. So like I said, on the right it was about a 6, on the left I want to say it was about an 8. Like it got pretty bad at one point where I was like, okay, like are we done yet? But this side did go by a little faster. So the whole process from beginning to end took about an hour. We started at about 1:15-ish, and I think I got done maybe 2:15, 2:30. And then I was on my way, and she explained everything to me. So yeah, that's what the pain level was like. Like I said, it really felt like little cuts into my skin, and you could hear it, you can feel it. And she would do like maybe 5 or 6 strokes and then kind of wipe you down. I was bleeding, which is normal, she told me. And yeah, it after, as an afterthought, it's kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I want to get a touch-up, which I'll talk about in a second. But honestly, I think the results outweighs the pain, in my personal opinion. So I'm super excited about going back and getting it done again. So basically, today's application was the initial application. And then after 30 days, I have to go back to get a touch-up. And then after 6 months, I can get a touch-up again if I want to maintain it. So she did tell me that if I get all of my touch-ups in a timely manner, then the microblading will last about a year. So I think I'm going to definitely try it for the year and see. The reason why I got microblading in the first place is because I do my brows every single day. And so it was something I wanted to try. My birthday is in 2 weeks, and so I couldn't really think of anything that I wanted to do, wanted to get. So I had been looking into microblading for months. Like I literally was contemplating going out of town because I didn't know if I would find anybody in Detroit or in the Metro Detroit area that would be able to do it. So I stalked her page. I even made my appointment a few weeks out just in case I decided to change my mind at the last minute. But I'm super glad I didn't, because I am actually, like, I'm super impressed with the results. And like I said, she was such a nice girl. She was such a beautiful spirit, like such a beautiful smile. And again, she like walked me through the entire process. She made sure that I understood, and she explained it in a way that I walked away knowing like what was going to happen next. So I think that's super important. Another question that I got was what I recommended. And so initially, yes, I think it's hard for me to say now because I haven't gone through the healing process and it's not all the way healed yet to where I can see the final results. But I will be doing maybe weekly updates so that you guys can see and I can tell you about what the healing process is like. So we'll go from there and we'll kind of see. But as of right now, I definitely would recommend it. As a price point, I've heard of people paying upwards of like $500, some into the thousands for the same service. And I think her work is very quality work. I was looking at a bunch of different Instagram, and I really didn't like the way that it looked, but when I came across her page, I was like, oh my God, like her work is so beautiful. And so I'm super glad that I went to her. Would I do it again? So I kind of was thinking about that as I was getting it done. Had I walked in knowing what the pain level would be like, I don't know. I gotta say, I probably would have shied away from it just because I don't like pain. Like for some reason, I have 6 tattoos. I have 2 kids. But my last tattoo, I got that one over 7 years ago. And so I've been wanting to get another tattoo, but for some reason, I'm like, I just don't want to go through the pain again. So I didn't really know what I was walking into in terms of pain, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I feel like that would have shied me away from getting it, and I'm glad that I got it. So would I recommend it? Yes, and would I get it again? For sure. So healing, that was another one of the questions. So by the way, I'm reading the questions that I got on social media. So one of the questions that I didn't answer yet was the healing process. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna heal, and I know everyone is different, but basically what I'm supposed to do is keep this ointment on that she has on me right now. So as you can see, I'm pretty shiny because I have ointment on that she put before I left. And so she said keep this on, and so for 7 days she told me not to touch it. She told me not to sweat, no bangs, no nothing, don't get it wet, just let it get some air and don't mess with it. So I'm doing that for 7 days. So next Friday night, she told me to use the A&D ointment that she gave me and just dab it on my eyebrows every night after that. So basically do it at night because I don't want to walk around every day with my brows looking like this, shiny. So I will come home, and before I get in the shower, I'm gonna put the A&D ointment on my eyebrows. That way, when I do get in the shower, any water that maybe splashes on my eyebrows, it'll be protected by the A&D ointment. So I have that, and then she told me basically just don't mess with it, don't touch it. It probably will scab, she said, and so when it does, she told me not to peel it off, just let it run its course, and then after 30 days is when I go back. So she said I don't have to come back like right at that 30th day, but basically no sooner than 30 days that she want me to come back for a touch-up. So in thinking about it, in theory, I'm kind of nervous about my touch-up because it's kind of like, okay, I gotta go through that pain again. But I also feel like after talking to her that I'm gonna keep my touch-ups going, because then it'll prevent me from having to get a new application, which I don't want to have to go through anytime soon. So again, I'm super excited that I got this. The pain, level 6 on this side, level 8 on this side. The cost was $250, and I think it's worth it. Like I said before, I've seen it cost a lot more than that, and her work is so quality. Like, I really think, I mean, I hate to say this, but I feel like she should be charging more, because I've seen people pay a lot more money, and I feel like her work is a lot better than theirs. So I'm just gonna put that out there in the atmosphere. Most of all, I'm so excited that every day I don't have to do my brows. Like, brows for me takes probably half of my makeup time, because I am very particular about my brows. I need my brows to be on fleek. So going to her definitely helped me, and so I'm super excited. So I'm just ready to see how everything's gonna look as it starts to heal. And what I like most of all is that she listened to me when I told her how I wanted them. I wanted them to be more of a natural look, and so she did tell me that today it's harsh because the ink is fresh and it looks dark, and she said tomorrow and probably the next day it'll look even darker, but then it'll start to lighten up. So I'm off for the next 4 days, so I'm excited about that because it gives me time to heal, and then I'll just have to see what it looks like after those days, if I need to wear a little hat or something to cover my brows if I'm just looking hideous at that point. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I'm not too worried about that. What I will do, and I think I said it earlier, is that I will make sure I come on here weekly and explain to you guys what my healing process is like and what I've been doing, and just to give you a up close and personal view of what my brows are looking like as it progresses through the healing phase. So that's all the information I have now. If there's something that I didn't answer, I think I got everything, but if I didn't, please drop it below and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. If you guys want to follow me on social media, my Snapchat is Lisha Sheffey, and I'll leave it below down here. And then my Instagram is Styles by Lisha. And I have a personal Instagram as well, which I don't care if you guys follow me. It's alicia.sheffey. And then my Facebook is Styles by Lisha as well. So I'll be posting random updates through there if you want to follow me, just to kind of see things from like a day-to-day basis. But definitely I'll come on YouTube every week and I'll show you guys what it looks like and answer any questions that you may have at that time. So guys, that's it for today. Like I said, I hope I answered all of your questions, but ultimately I give Brow God 2 thumbs up. I'm super excited I got the microblading, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like as the days progress. I love you guys and have a wonderful day.